I had some difficult issues before relating to my fertility, so I'd left it. But that is when I now thought, oh my God, even all these things that I have now acquired, yeah? Mercedes iko hapo, nyumba iko hapo, it is for who? Then I started just thinking about my spiritual journey. I said, okay, I've done all the we and the us. I went to parliament, I've delivered, but then what happened to me? Yeah? So, but then that's a difficulty that women have, isn't it? Do you have your children early, then concentrate on your career? Or do you have them late, like me, which is also, I wouldn't encourage it, by the way. It's also a challenge. I kept on thinking, why didn't I have my children earlier? How do you balance it? It's one of those things I think, I don't know where the answer is. But I do know that because I spent all my time working, that is how I was able to churn out, I think, as much as I could. The women in parliament today are still working very hard, but I understand they now have to balance between their children, their husbands, because also husbands can also be very demanding. And I'm not sure whether, honestly, if I had a family the way I do now, whether I would have been able to perform as well as I did. Yeah? And I think that that's something as women we just have to understand that. And yet, then people judge you and then say you're performing lower than average when you're not, actually, because you've got so many other things you're doing. Now, you saw what I was saying about the way we are socialized and we believe things. I have found myself, and I'm a teacher of this, I have found myself having to be very careful around my son. The other day, I almost told him, I had to bite my tongue, that you should not cry, you're a boy. And I said, oh my goodness, that is coming from that list, that thing where? So you have to be very conscious. So I do try and treat my children equally. In my house, I'm very clear that there's no special boy. I had this maid that came, and she wanted to call me Mama Semeni. That was her immediate, my girl is the firstborn. But she wanted to call me by the boy's name. That's a very traditional thing. And I had to tell her, no, if you call him, you have to call me Mama Lisa. Because why would you skip my daughter? But you realize those things. So it's there, but it's very subtle, but you have to be very careful. Yes, but the challenges are there. Yeah. Thank you.